Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the views so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
All right, another thing I've been wanting to do is get 100,000 points on Miss Pac-Man. I play Miss Pac-Man Fest. I have a Miss Pac-Man Cabaret. You can see a video of it if you want. It's on my channel. It has the Mark Spaeth 6-pack kit in it, which gives you Pac-Man, Pac Plus, and Miss Pac all slow and fast. So we are going to see if we can get 100,000 points on Miss Pac-Man. It might not happen this game, but it is a goal of mine. So that's what we're going to do. I apologize for the light behind me turning on and off in advance. I don't know why it's doing it. It's pissing me off. I think my highest score on Miss Pac-Man is like 80,000. This is a game, admittedly, I did not play growing up. Pac-Man was 1980, Miss Pac was 81. I was born in 81. So by the time I got into video games, I was much more into like the super colorful platformer kind of games of like the mid to late 80s. So I always appreciated Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man. I mean, I played them, but I was not super into them. So this is not something where like I know patterns. I don't know any of that stuff, but I just play because it's fun. And I love the music. I love the moving fruit. I love that there's different levels. Pac-Man just had the same board over and over. It's fun. So here we go. Let's see what we got. I just think the fast version is, I don't know, the slow version just, it takes a while to kind of ramp up. So that's why I play the fast version. Miss Pac-Man was like the third arcade game I ever owned. I owned one when I lived in the Bay Area. I got it on Craigslist randomly for like $100. It worked, but the cabinet was, oh no, was just an absolute pile. So I had it for, how long did I have that game? Like 5 years maybe? I ended up, because the cabinet was thrashed, I put a 60-in-1 in it, which was cool. It was the first like ever multi I had, and I did the whole thing by myself. I rewired the whole thing with JAMA, and kind of felt like a sense of accomplishment doing it. What's happening? So I had that for a while, and then when I moved, I sold it. There was just one where I was like, I don't have to have this. And then once I didn't have it, you know, the rules. Every time you get rid of something, you want it back. So I ended up getting this from my buddy Griffin down here in San Diego. He was in the hobby for a while, then out, and I think he might be getting back into it a little bit. There's a video, I went to his house for his birthday one year. He had a super rad arcade. And I did a drunken walkthrough video of it. It was fun. If you want to check that video out, it's called the Drop-In Quarters Arcade. I don't know what I think he sold a lot of his games. He built like a rad theater in his house, so I think he sold a bunch of his games to kind of help fund that, maybe? Or maybe he just got out of the hobby for a bit. People kind of come and go in this hobby. I guess it's like any hobby. Has its ebbs and flows. You guys fans of Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man? I remember on the GameCube playing, I don't remember the name of it, but there was the Pac-Man where you were the ghost and you had someone, it was a multiplayer game. It was super fun. You'd control the ghost and then one of your buddies would control Pac-Man with it. Game Boy Advance, I think? What was that? And then there's a new, I think kind of a new big like 4-player Pac-Man game in arcades now. Yeah, you guys who are good at Miss Pac-Man would probably get frustrated watching me because I don't know patterns. I don't really know how to control the ghost. I don't get all of them all the time. Just one of those things, like I never, I didn't play this game in the arcade, so I never had anyone really teach me how to play it. I guess I could look it up online, but there's no fun in that. Which I also guess is why me trying to get 100,000 would be fun. Be a sense of accomplishment, figuring out how to do it. Not figuring it out how to do it, but just doing it. Oh People consider the fast version cheating. Oh, come on. That was a huge waste. My goodness gracious. Same with that. I feel like these ghosts aren't staying blue very long. And it seems too early in the game to be doing that. Only bummer about this kit is it does not save high scores. So if we get over 100,000, the only proof we have will be this video. I'm also realizing I need to tighten this joystick. I can hear, oh fucker, I can hear it rattling. Hear that? It's just pulling up on the little ball top of the joystick. Yeah, by the time I was old enough to really enjoy arcades, the kind of Pac-Man fever was gone. There were, I mean, everywhere you used to go still had Pac-Mans. That was good. No idea how I got the ghosts to line up like that, but we did. I remember when I was really little, we lived in San Jose. There was a Mexican restaurant called El Torito, and they had Galaga and Pac-Man cocktail tables that you could sit and eat dinner at. And I just remember always asking my parents to sit at those. We're at 53,000. We got halfway there. I'm not going to make this a long video, so it'll just be this game that we play, and then if we don't get there, we'll try it again. These cutscenes are cool. This is the game I realized, like, I just don't play it enough. I need to play this more often. Like, I'll go months and months and months without playing this game, without even touching it. It's just weird how there's games like that. I'm sure everyone who's in this hobby and owns arcade games, especially multiple arcade games. Gosh darn it. Uh-oh, we're on our last guy. I'm sure everyone kind of goes through that. They just kind of, you don't mean to do it. Just sit and look at your games and you're like, wow, I haven't played X game in so long. A lot of times it happens like if they're broken and it's taking you a while to find parts or find the time to fix them, and then you realize, wow, I haven't touched it. Gosh, dang it. Uh-oh. I don't know if we're gonna do this. That was dumb. I should not have done it. 66,330. That's a good first. It's a good first game, I guess. A good start. So, we'll see if we can get to 100,000 at some point. Appreciate you guys hanging out. See you soon.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.